Evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the clean shave edition for Proph Talk Season 3. Season 2, Episode 3 with Rick Joseph. Unfortunately, we're trying to get the other guy in line, but right now, welcome back your guest, Andre. Andre, welcome to the show again.
What's good, everybody?
Hey, man, what's up? I thought I was gonna miss this podcast because something was wrong with my encoder, and nowadays, like, the encoder was acting funny because I just updated my Windows 10, so it didn't get the view with the camera. So what I did, I had to take off everything and put everything back the way it was. So luckily the camera's on, everything's fine. I thought I was gonna have a panic attack, whatever. Andre, this is brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade. Actually, Mike's Hard Blood Orange. This is Summer Edition, and hopefully we get more of these, and whatever the case may be. So that's about it.
I never tried that before. I have a score of 1 to 5. Well, how would you grade that beverage?
Mike's Hard. Well, it depends. If it's I get something more fruity because the original, which is lemon, tastes more acidic. So this one tastes good, but it has like a little alcohol taste. But it tastes like, it tastes like soda.
So you give it maybe like a 3, 4?
Like a 3. Like I said, that's the only thing I would drink personally. But I don't drink no like Coors Light or Corona. That thing got me sick. So this is like the only one I would drink. Okay. Anyway, topic of the season. Let me just open this up. Okay. Alright. The topic of the season is like shows that we watched when we was younger versus the shows now. It's very simple. Okay, Andre, what is like your favorite show in the 90s?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Thank you. I was going to say the same. But compare Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to like what shows now. Do you think that the demographic of people watching TV and like watching views have changed dramatically within the past 20 years?
Well, I mean, nowadays, those type of sitcoms I don't think that those type of sitcoms are as in demand as they were back in like the early 90s, late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's left up to interpretation. For my personal taste, I would prefer to see more sitcoms like that. Because those type of sitcoms, they taught multiple lessons, and it seemed like every episode was important in one way or another.
Mm.
Which is very good. Nowadays, what's becoming more popular is these hour-long shows. You don't see a lot of these shows that come on nowadays. They're like dramas, and they could be like 45 minutes long. I'm talking about like 45 minutes minus commercials.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it could be about like a plethora of things. You have a show like Hell on Wheels, which is about the Reconstruction era. Or you can have Walking Dead, or you can have any superhero show. Mm-hmm. And superhero shows are becoming more popular now too. Yeah. But also, what's gaining popularity besides rather than like sitcoms, at least in the old format, are reality TV shows too. Mm-hmm. So these are some of the new shows that nowadays people like. They prefer more so than at least sitcoms. That's how they used to be.
Yeah.
I can't. It's really hard to even think about a current sitcom. Like to think of an example. I think Modern Family is one.
Mm-hmm. I know. I don't watch too much. I don't watch too much of it. It's more like I don't know. I just like I don't know.
Yeah, Modern Family is more like it's a sitcom, but I mean, it's hard to really tell if I just don't think that it's like it has like those subtly deep messages like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air does. I mean, a lot of people don't really realize just how deep some of the messages were for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like if you really thought about it, and you have Family Matters.
Yeah, that's true.
Shows like those. Even the Cosby Show.
That's true.
I mean, let's just ignore the life of Cosby himself right now. Just focus on the show. Let's just talk about Dr. Huxtable, his character, and what he meant for a lot of young, black people. Men especially.
Used to. Remember the key term. Used to. Ever since that allegation, Just be careful what you.
Well, I mean, the allegations are unfortunate, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking more so at the time period. I'm not talking about like now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, at that time, yeah, he used to be a role model for a lot, especially young black men who were watching. So, he was very, his character was very properly, you
Mm.
know, and and something like that. That's all that was, you know. Unfortunately, that's the stereotype. So you'll hear a lot of reports, a lot of estimates, a lot of studies about how many, especially young black men, have been taken.
Yeah.
So that type of element within their own personal life. So, um, yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's unfortunate that that wasn't taken care because that. But that show was very good for what it was at the time.
Yeah. I
Too,
know.
and we're not seeing shows like those anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, because those are shows are like legend. Those are like shows that are legendary.
Yeah, I don't think that people nowadays really have the attention span for it. And either, like, I don't know. It just seems like people like, I don't know. There has to be a reason why reality TV is becoming as popular as it is. Like, let's think about market. What's sold in the market is what, based on what people demand.
Yeah.
Whatever the customer demands, what will be supplied. And so if people are demanding those type of shows, then there are going to be more of them. So what is it about reality TV shows and stuff like that that
Yeah, because
people gravitate to? And can those same people possibly gravitate to shows such as the old sitcoms from back in the day? Even a show like Anybody Else Living or King of Queens, or Full House. Full House. I don't really hear much people in my personal life who applaud Full House, but I always like Full House. Full House is like one of those shows that, even though it's cheesy and stuff in some senses, it was very clean. Like, you don't just watch it, because you weren't going to have people cursing and smoking things or all these sexual innuendos and stuff. Like, they talk less about family and stuff, the importance of family. So it's just good. Like, it's so good to watch. Like, I felt like I wasn't wasting my time watching the show. Which I can't say the same for a lot of shows I see nowadays.
Not because nowadays Jerry Springer on a show versus Jerry Springer now is like kind of way different. Because in the 90s, everyone was just fighting. It was like something that's more entertaining that I will watch. And nowadays it's over sexualized. Like that's like bringing like a certain type of people. But nowadays it wasn't like that. It was like everybody was on the Jerry Springer show. But now it's like certain people like the Hicks, the like most black people like Hicks, Hood. It's like to a point like what happened to Jerry Springer in the 90s? They bring everybody on the show, no matter what kind of financial status that you have. Like it's like something yeah.
It's interesting that show even exists, though. I thought that was like done or something.
Now it still exists.
And the Maury show exists too. I know that, but I don't like those shows, though. Honestly, those are just a couple of those '90s shows. I don't know if they're in the '80s, but I know that I saw them throughout the '90s. Shows like those I don't miss at all, and I don't want to check them out. I mean, the Jerry Springer show is always that show where you'll see like two really bad-looking women fighting over like a dude with one tooth or something.
No, because
and then,
go ahead.
Yeah, they had the Maury show, which was like the same three things you'll talk about. Either you talk about are you the father?
No.
Or
The lie detector.
you'll
Yeah.
talk about which one of these girls are actually guys.
No.
Or you'll talk about some teen pregnancy, some crap like that. It's generally the same 3 or 4 things you'll talk about over and over again to the point that it gets old.
So I know what you're saying.
Any ratings whatsoever.
Not because the funny thing, Maury gets more ratings than Jerry Springer, but the problem is Maury. Remember Maury was like some type of talk show because Maury has his own YouTube page. So I saw like the throwback episode, like the way like early started. So it was like no fighting, no cussing, more like that. It's more like somebody who's more, it was situational. Jerry Springer, on the other hand, I cannot agree with you on that one because in the 90s, there's like a whole bunch of people like the KKK and the JDL and some other people want to fight, like legit was gonna go up and fight them because of how rating was. The ratings were off the roof. But nowadays, it's more like it's over sexualized. About certain, it's about, instead of being like all groups of America, it's just like people who are lower class and like, you know, and who's like under them. That's what I'm saying. Back then, go ahead.
No. You keep going.
No, I'm saying because back then, remember, it wasn't always like that. And I do agree with what you're saying because you see like the vanilla thing over and over. But you see, compared to Jerry Springer now, Jerry Springer, like, all security guards have to stand over there and they wanted them to fight. Nowadays, it was like nobody fighting. Everybody was just getting their first blows and then security come about. And that's when everybody was cheering Jerry. That's when Jerry was at his prime. Maury became...
But do you think...
Go on.
I'm sorry, just to ask a quick question. Do you think that even regardless of how the show is then versus now, like whether it's over-sexualized or whether it's showing gang fights or just conflict of any nature and whatnot, do you think that show, in your personal opinion, was ever worth watching?
What, Jerry Springer? Well,
yeah.
Jerry Springer's kind of started to decline in 2000. Like, early 2000, it started to decline. It wasn't like the same Jerry Springer, because I remember they have a different set. But when I noticed, like, you know, with the Take It Off thing, like, it's been going on for 5 years to a point, like, why the hell I'm watching this? I'd rather watch the old classics from, like, early 90s, like, about 95 to, like, 99. That's when Jerry was, like, that's, like, I got into Jerry Springer. But now, since thing over Texas, like, put it this way. As soon, because I leave at work at 2, I go to, even though I start work at 2, I leave like 11:53 or 12, whatever case may be. I just take a shower at 11 o'clock because I know there's nothing on. However, on Maury, it stepped up a little bit. It never changed something. Nowadays, if you watch Maury now, they're showing people who have kids afterwards and whatever the case may be. So, I would say Maury now has changed. You know, because remember, it's not like Jerry Springer, because remember, Jerry Springer was like an original, like a Oprah talk show. And now because of a certain group who started to fight, it started increase, like, you know, it started generally increase a little slow. Then when he started adding more fights on the show, like people just fighting and security come up, that's when it was on its peak. It kind of slowed down when they bring up lower class citizens and making them show like a jester. Then I have a problem with that. It started to decline down. Then with Maury was the same time set as that, like that, so... Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Damn. Ingrates, man. Christ. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to do a little technical difficulty. They should know that I don't do answer the door between the hours of 9 and 10 o'clock when I'm doing a podcast. It is kind of inappropriate and stuff like that. So I'm very sorry about that. I had to take care of it. It's to a point that, you know, that's very unprofessional and inappropriate. If
was that a family member?
Yeah. Now I'm not. Yeah, because that's very inappropriate. Anyway, like I was talking about before, like the thing about it is that how things were now, you know, it's a little different, you know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like very, very different, you know, how stuff is, you know.
Yeah, but just to go back to Jerry Springer real quick.
I'm about to go back. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say that, you know, yeah, it's changed and stuff like that over time, but to me it was always,
yeah.
It was always like trash TV to me.
It was
always like one of those shows that even though it exists, it shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I go with that.
It's like the biggest like waste of time to ever be aired. But because I didn't see any real like whatsoever. Like I look at the show, I'm trying to figure out why exactly should the show be aired. Exactly.
Now,
who benefits from this show exactly? Because nobody on the show looks good. It doesn't make anybody look good whatsoever. Jerry Springer himself doesn't look good hosting the show either. Like he looks, if anything, he probably looks worse than everybody else because he's just over here just condoning all of this, like just making all this happen.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you now. That's exactly what I'm saying, because starting from like 2000 and going down, I feel the exact same way you do. But like 99, then I can't say that because it actually was legit good. But now, like I told you, but Maury's stepping up a little bit. But more, the way that Maury's doing it is that they show like a segment before I got interrupted. They were showing a segment of like what happened with people 15 years from now from the paternity and stuff like that, and to see how it changes. Okay, hold on one second. My man's on the other line. Hold on one second, Andre. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, what's up, Frank?
Hey man, hey man, hold on one second. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, give me 1 second.
Listen. Can I call you back? Cause I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, bye. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Tristan. He's eating dinner now. Like you know.
Wait, is he on the air now?
No, he's not on the air. He has to eat dinner. He said call him back in a second. Which means by the time put it this way, by the time he calls back, the podcast has already been done. So like I said,
okay.
yeah, because knowing him, he's gonna eat dinner because remember his time zone is way different than ours though. Right now
Yeah.
for him it's 8:17. So we gotta keep that under consideration, you know, and like I called you for the podcast 2 weeks ago because you was doing your thing because you had a test and stuff like that, and he was helping out. So it's not right though, you know what I mean. But
he's in big old Texas.
yeah, everything's bigger in Texas. Yes, I know. But anyway, like I said before I got interrupted by the phone call, which is important because he's part of us, you know. But anyway, the point is that Maury nowadays they have the segment of like nowadays if you go to Maury it shows like the aftermath of the show, like of the segment, like what's gonna happen after. Next they show like paternity drama, like what happened like years ago after the paternity babies now, because the paternity tending started like I don't know, like 2000 and 2000. I don't know exactly when, but I know it was in New York at the time. Now it's in Stanford, but like that's how it is. But like something that I will watch now, it was Steve Wilkos. Like with him, I don't think he's doing like a circuit. Like you could tell like like you could tell authenticity is of how he is, because remember he was a cop, and there's certain things he's not gonna take.
Steve Wilkos, I've seen his show a couple times, but I can't really say much about it. I've literally only seen it a couple times.
Yeah, because it started like 2007, but remember every time they see Steve, they see him as the security guard for Jerry Springer, but he's trying to branch out. Yeah, the bullhead guy. That's what they see him as. He's trying to get himself off of that because he feels like, let me do something like real facts, that's how he is.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while for him to get that stigma off.
Yeah, I know. Like next thing you know, they have new shows. There was like one called Jeremy Kyle. I saw the American version. It wasn't that. Like they said that he was too harsh on people, but when I see the European version, he's not like the way Maury does. Like whenever it's like somebody is the father, he's like, I want you to go take care of them. Like he wasn't confident. He was basically Jeremy Kyle has no chill. He doesn't care what kind of gender you are. She's not gonna baby. You're gonna tell you like it is. And I respect that, but I see this stuff in Europe is way different than it is in America because our mindset, to comfort the woman and, chastise the men, like, we don't know what's going on. But Jeremy Kyle has no chill.
Okay.
Bill,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I was just gonna ask, so, besides, like with talk shows and stuff like that, like, what other shows, like, stood out to you in the 90s?
I would say wrestling, like the Attitude Era versus now. The Attitude Era, part of it, most of it, I would blame at least 65% of it of the internet now happening now versus back then. When wrestling was in the 90s, like the Attitude Era, like a little bit after the Monday Night Wars and stuff like that, or in between, or in the middle of it, wrestling is in its prime with The Rock, Stone Cold, Goldberg, Booker T. All those guys was fighting for ratings. Like The Rock was, The Rock started being himself. Like he disses Triple H, call him a Rudy Poo, call him, something like that. That's why I like
Okay.
that. You have to admit it's true though. It's like wrestling back there is like you go watch it like especially on Thursday night you go watch and you go tell somebody the next day, yo, you saw what happened last night, you saw the Rocket did at Triple H, you saw like it's like that. But now it's not like that anymore because we have internet, we have like stuff, and you have people spoiling like who's coming back.
Well, yeah, the internet definitely hurt the industry more so than it helped because it broke cable. Now people know everything that's going on behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and that's just information that viewers should not have. It kind of hurts the surprise factor of the product, and also it just hurts morale too.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you find out that like things aren't really worked out from a business standpoint, stuff and all that, it
Mm-hmm.
really hurt the fan base and it hurt viewing and stuff.
Yeah.
But you also have to talk about the bookers too, because
Yeah.
it's like, at least from what I remember, is that the WWE starts to get out of touch, and now they don't even have to build characters anymore.
Mm.
They just have a bunch of first name, last name guys that just wear dice and flip around.
Mm.
Like it's really okay. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because back in the day they had so many characters. They have so many characters. Like you had Stone Cold, The Rock.
Yeah.
Triple H. They were characters. They weren't just wrestlers. They had characters, larger than life characters.
Mm.
So yeah. So I mean, nowadays, I mean, who really has like which like wrestler really has like a real character? Like even the ones that do have somewhat of a character, like they don't even get pushed. Like Bray Wyatt doesn't get pushed.
Mm-hmm.
Like he keeps getting buried as anything.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the fans get hyped over some other guys who get think out characters like Finn Balor. Finn Balor doesn't have a character. Finn Balor has an entrance.
Mm.
His entrance is his gimmick. Your entrance is your gimmick. You don't have a character. All you do is just have flashy lights when you walk out. Like that's not enough. So yeah, they definitely got to fix that product. Create some larger life characters.
Mm.
Like people who don't just look like ordinary people.
Yeah.
Like some guy walking around with a t-shirt and like jeans or something.
Mm.
Who look really small, like anybody in the crowd.
I understand. It's to a point. It's to a point now. Just like it's crazy. It's legit crazy. Nowadays is you know what I mean. Nowadays is just it's crazy. Like with the wrestling and like now it's crazy. Like nowadays news now versus now because nowadays since certain events happen it's just started transition and everybody knows it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, besides wrestling, which I did watch at the time too, but the type of shows that stood out to me around that time, I remember was actually wait, let me make sure I'm accurate. Actually, I guess I could say late '90s also like anime. I started really like watching like anime stuff, and not like too deep into it. But,
Speaking of anime, let's talk about Dragon Ball Z versus.
Well, Dragon Ball Z, that one I didn't watch until 2000. I mean, I knew it in the 90s, but I didn't watch it until like 2000. Like, I didn't really watch it till like early 2000. Like 2001, 2002.
Mm.
When I was in like 5th grade or something. Was when I really started watching it. But yeah, I remember growing up watching like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all this stuff. And the cool thing about anime is that I don't know, all the shows that we talked about so far, the type of shows, anime is the one that it stays can't really complain about anime. Like, it hasn't really changed. Like, anime is just, it's just based on what you like, and really, like, there are a lot of awesome animes just back then and now. You know, like, so yeah, it's just really hard to, like, complain about, like, changes in anime. I don't really see much changes besides maybe visual effects and just overall, like, quality of the animation and stuff. But as technology advances, they're able to do more, But even, like, back in the day, like, with anime, they're having some really cool visual effects that oftentimes I didn't even see in American cartoons. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to figure out,
But what's funny? A side note, Ash still has the one, like...
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. I already know what happened on the new one. They violated, man.
I haven't watched Pokemon in, like, a decade, but I heard about it on the internet. And I didn't realize. I was like, wait, man. I could have sworn he won, like, a gym like a gym tournament or whatever. Like, I did not realize that they never made him win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That pisses me off. I didn't want to watch it anymore. Like when Ash was in, Ash was not like, because Ash was in the top 16, then the top 8, then the top 16 back again, the top 32. Now I see him on the top. Now I see him in the finals, and it's crazy. And like, it's to the point, I just lost it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, think about it though.
Yeah. I remember, besides Pokemon and Digimon, there's also, even like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, there's also like, I'm trying to remember some other animals. There's like, even like, this one called Card Capture and like Sailor Moon, like animes like those.
That canceled. I remember Card Capture. It didn't make it to a season though.
Card Capture?
Yeah, it didn't make it to a season. I know what you're talking about. It was on WB11. It got canceled.
Yeah, it was like
it legit got canceled. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was one of those animes that people didn't really talk about. And even if you ask people about it now, not a lot of people really talk about it, I don't think. Like, they wouldn't really know it. It was like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Yu-Gi-Oh! Kinda.
Yeah, I know. I know about Card. Yeah.
But I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a better anime. I wouldn't say Card Capture was a better anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely was. Even though Yu-Gi-Oh! They kind of killed it when they took Yugi out, and it made no sense after that point. Because, like, how the hell are you calling it Yu-Gi-Oh? You take Yugi out, and the only thing that viewers are left to say is, like, literally, like, Yugi's not in it. Oh, wow. Like, what are we watching?
Yeah, because... Yeah, that's crazy, though,
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Like, nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually good, but, like, the new series, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, think about it like this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was fine, It was much card games, Kaiba. Oh, speaking of Kaiba, I actually bought one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins, and I got the Slifer the Sky Dragon. I'm trying to get the obelisk one, but anyway, that's the point. It was a good. It's Slifer's G, man. I'll try to get all 3. Yeah, and the thing is that the thing is that, like, nowadays, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is in a Dual Academy. Like, Dual Academy is okay, it does make sense. I know you're trying to get the school version, like, trying to tell them go to school and whatever adversity you go to, you go up. The next thing they don't want to do the 4th season because the 4th season was so dark you can't even do it. So, like, okay, card game on motorcycles. Now I was very iffy on that because with the synchro summon. Like, okay, cool, whatever case may be. Then Yuya with some little guy named Astro, and like, not Yuya, Yuma with Astro is weird. That's with Yuya with the little pendulum thing. That's when I got that pendulum thing that I showed you that last year. So like, what's up with pendulum? Like, with the pendulum swing.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me weirded out for that one. Yeah. So That was
So,
crazy.
wait, so,
The Arc 5 series. That's what I was going to go on about. So
yeah, like what? So, what are some other shows that stood out to you from that time period
besides Family Members, there was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Boy Meets World.
Oh, I remember those. Those are good.
You know the Boy Meets World made a spin-off show called Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
No, it's a long story. I ain't gonna go into it.
His name is Topanga, though. Remember Topanga?
Yeah, I know.
What kind of stupid is Topanga? Who the hell names that kid Topanga?
Sabrina looks good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I mean, her character was good. But that name, though, that name never, like... like, I want to know what language or what culture does that name come from? Topanga.
I
It
assume
sounds like the name of, like, it sounds like the name of, like, a spice that you put on your food or something. Or just have a dash of Topanga on it.
you violated, bro.
You just have to add some seasoning. A dash of Topanga will make the chicken really pop.
You guys messed up, man. But anyway, that's one thing. Like all the show, basically, more of the. I'm not gonna say genre showdown. I was like, that's before. That's like 2004. So that's like What I hate to say this, SpongeBob is actually a '90s show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because like
It started in 99.
'99. I was upset because I thought SpongeBob was a 2000 show, but it's actually 1999, which most people do not know.
Yeah, I mean, most of the episodes are from 2000, so
Yeah.
it's like one of those 90s shows that is really hard to call it
Yeah.
a 90s show because it's so late. You know?
Well, The Simpsons technically in the '90s.
I mean, but also you got, well, let's sometime do an talk about when it comes to cartoons on speaking of SpongeBob. So, I noticed that, and we can talk even about, like, cartoon animated movies, too, like the Disney movies also, because
I don't want to go there with that. That Disney kind of got me mad, man. Disney, Saban, Nickelodeon got me mad, man. I'm not gonna go to that.
Your channel, I'm talking about, like, Disney, like, comparing Lion King to Frozen or something, like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, go ahead, man. That you got that. That's all you. I think talking about Disney,
Yeah,
like.
I want to talk about, like, some of the, I want to talk about, like, the cartoons and what they're trying to do with them nowadays, like.
Yeah.
Because there weren't as much adult cartoons.
Yeah.
That the cartoons that they had on like Nickelodeon stuff, like they weren't as like they weren't as kiddie. I don't think. Like I mean, they were intended for kids, but at the same time, like I don't think that kids were as sheltered, you know, with these cartoons. I feel like they were able to kind of implement some like real like valuable messages and stuff.
I'll feel you.
You know, like they're not afraid to teach the kids something. Or have the kids come out with something, worth that makes the show worth watching, you know? Like, you have, like, if I can think of a cartoon from the 90s, was the Muppets on the age of the 90s? I don't think so. I think so.
Not even much. Not much.
Yeah, Rugrats. Yeah, Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy is actually a '90s show.
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Yeah, I mentioned Rugrats.
South Park. Well, no. Oh, you said Nickelodeon. Never mind. 86. That. All that. All that.
Yeah, all that wasn't a cartoon.
No, I'm saying in general, but still considered a '90s show though. It could be any, and it's part of Disney and Nickelodeon. So you have to also remember that. That's a factor too.
Yeah.
The Amanda Show started in 2000.
Yeah, I don't think that kids were really sheltered back then like that. Like they weren't like raunchy shows or nothing by any means, but at the same time they were like they weren't like super babyish like nowadays. You know, and there's very few shows that come on like the children's channels or networks that aren't like like super babyish. Like the regular show just got canceled, I think.
What show?
And maybe like one or two other shows. I mean, most of the shows that aren't super babyish are like the shows that are on Adult Swim, and you don't want your kids watching Adult Swim.
Oh yeah, the Boondocks. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
then also, I think what makes these networks like feel more open to making these shows more babyish, like these cartoon babyish, is the fact that now we have adult cartoons.
Yeah.
There's more like serious messages or sexual innuendos or adult cartoons.
Yeah.
Around anymore.
Yeah.
You know, now we have
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, bro. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We gotta talk when we're done. Second time, man. Second time. I'm being patient. Second time. Second time. Second time, man. Second time. You know what I mean? This is BS, man. Second time. Second time. Second time, because the third time I'm about to do something. But anyway, let me just calm down. Let me breathe. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
We have shows like Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, the Adult Swim shows.
Well, Family Guy is actually a 99 show, but
what do you call that show? There's a show that was on FN.
FN?
Super Secret Agent or something
Archer?
like that.
Archer.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all those shows now, I mean, there's more leeway for like the Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, to just have Disney XD and all them, just have like these super babyish shows.
Because
so, like, I just feel like all you have to do is just put some cute characters on the screen, make them do something really basic and some like very just some playground imagination type stuff, and that's it. Like, nothing really for the kids really learn from those shows. Unless the show deliberately meant for them to like learn the ABCs or something, then they're not really learning from these shows anymore.
Yeah.
And then also I think I'm even concerned about some of these new like Disney shows nowadays. I'm not talking about like Finding Dory. Finding Dory is a pretty good show for a movie from what I heard. I mean, that has a pretty good message. A lot of people, they feel up like Frozen and stuff, and even like that one show called Home and all that. Like, I just feel like I don't know, man. Like, these new movies, like, they don't.
I know it's
I don't think it would have an impact on the viewers that movies like The Lion King and Toy Story had.
Yeah.
Or even some older Disney movies. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, do they feel? I just wonder when they make these cartoons or movies or shows or sitcoms or whatever it is, like nowadays, like, do they feel like the viewers aren't as attentive as they used to be? Like, I'm just wondering, like, are they like so? Are their attention span so bad to the point that they can't really give them anything deep because they won't be paying attention enough to even realize the deep message within anything that you're showing them?
Yeah, I feel you, man. But the thing is, we have to do a matter that, huh?
No, I'm just gonna say it's like microwave TV. Just give them something quick and then let them go about their business. Like, don't give them something down. They have to like really sit and think about it because they're not going to. Like, that's what they're really thinking.
Yeah, because nowadays all they focus on trying to build a monopoly now, but back then it was like everybody was there, you know. Nowadays people merging with somebody and whatever case may be. You know what I mean? That's how it is. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what we have to talk about for today. You know? And yeah. So that's the case may be. So that's what we have to do for something. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay. Well, ladies and gent, I'm not gonna, Andre. We're gonna do a different podcast.
Okay.
We're gonna put this on hold. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
end this and we're gonna talk a new podcast within 5 minutes. So I have to take a little intermission. Ladies and gents, this is season three. This is episode three. Hopefully Tristan calls back or hopefully whatever case may be. Right now I have to take a little intermission. I have to handle something and right now just give me 5 minutes. We're gonna talk about a new thing called episode 3.5. What the heck Rick's gonna do for his birthday weekend? Alright, and have a blessed day. Hold on, and have a blessed day.